Hello, welcome to Chris's Beer Reviews. How are you? Hope you're all doing really well. We're back on the park bench, people. We are back on the park bench. And I can't believe I'm doing this one. It's Skol Super, coming in at 8% ABV. It's not a bad looking can, to be quite honest. I don't mind the look of that. The black, the gold, the red lettering. It's not a bad looking can. This is number 4 in the series of the Park Bench series, and a couple have surprised me and have been okay. But this is Skol. Now, normal Skol I haven't had for years, and that's quite a low ABV beer, and that's fairly dreadful. So I just cannot see anything good coming out of this can. But it's got to be done. It's the Park Bench series. It has to be done. This, to me, probably is the epitome of a Park Bench beer. It says Skol Super is a full-bodied strong lager with a characteristic fruity aroma. Oh, I can't believe there's going to be a fruity aroma. It's made by Carlsberg, brewed in Northampton. Ingredients: water, malted barley and glucose syrup, hops. Yeah, good old glucose syrup. It's going to be glucosey, this and that. Let's just crack on. Let's get this one out, get it in the glass, let's have a look at it. See how she sniffs and obviously how it tastes. But yeah, I'm just not expecting anything from this. All it can do is surprise me, which I doubt it's going to do. Let's see if we can get all of this in. It is a big glass. It's a deceptively big glass, and it's all gone in. There it is, it's all in. Let's pop that on there. Let's have a look at it. Quite golden in colour. Nice bit of carbonation going on. It is a nucleated glass, mind you, and a head that I didn't think would hang around, but it's holding on. It's holding its own. Is that head? Let's have a sniff. Not a lot. There's really not a lot going on with that. Metallic. It's got a metallic aroma. That really is metallic. And that's about all it's got going on, and even that's quite faint. Yeah, maybe a bit of malt. Maybe there is a bit developing. Malty and metallic-y. Let's see how this one tastes. Cheers. I've got a really itchy eye. Sorry, I've got to give it a quick itch. Has it surprised me? No. Is it as bad as I was expecting? It isn't really. I know I drink a lot of strong beers. Certainly when you review craft beers, a lot of craft beers and can have big ABVs. And maybe over time I have got used to drinking high ABV beers because I'm not really picking up a huge amount of that 8%. It is there, but it's not huge. And maybe if someone only drinks things that are less than 5% ABV might find that this tastes quite strong. But I am used to drinking high ABV beers, and I don't really pick up on that huge ABV. Is it a good high strength? Is there any? Oh my god! I mean, are any of the Park Bench beers any good? Well, actually, there have been. It's not terrible. It's not terrible, and it is drinkable. I really thought this was going down the drain, and I can drink that. It has got that glucose element. You do pick up on glucose. You pick up on that sweetness of the glucose, and that's quite prominent. It's sweet. There's the tiniest bit of a bitter finish at the back, but it is very, very tiny. The metallic on the aroma doesn't come through huge on the taste, just starting to pick up a bit of that 8% ABV. Hop wise, it's not particularly hoppy. It does say hops on the ingredients, but there's not really much of a hop profile going on in there. It is malty. It has got a malt taste to it, has got that sweet glucose to it, but it's not overpowering that sweet glucose, and that's what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be so sickly sweet from that glucose, but it's not. And the 8%, pardon me, the 8% is not horrendous. It's not horrendous. It's not good, but it's not horrendous. I wouldn't want to drink another one, that's for sure. But that is one that I will finish. I didn't think I'd finish it. I really thought that was going down the drain. But I can finish that. Starting to feel a little bit warm in here. Not entirely sure the old digestive system's going to enjoy a whole can of it, but yeah, it is warm. It's warming up down there. Strange that. Not in the throat, not in the like the jaws that you get. Sometimes you get that heat. It's in here. It's definitely down there. It's malty. It's quite full bodied on the malt. The mouthfeel hangs around in your mouth. Kind of expect it at 8%. Has got that glucose to it. There is a very, very slight biscuitness to it, but slight. And I think that's what's just carrying it into being drinkable, is that kind of biscuity sitting with the malts. Seems to work okay. It surprised me. Don't get me wrong, it's not a good beer, but it's not horrendous. There you go. I'm all done. See you on the next one. Take care. Cheers. Bye now.